Good morning, folks. This is possibly the most important video I've ever made. Hit pause right now and watch any of the video titles on screen that you've yet to watch, especially our seminal Ice Age video. I'll wait a few seconds in case you need to pause. Okay, folks, this is all about weakening solar magnetics. Just a few days ago, I showed this reminder that apart from solar flares and sunspots, you can also measure the magnetic field of the sun, and it's fading, letting more cosmic radiation and gamma rays into the system. Seems like low solar output, so why are the planets juicing up? Weakening solar magnetics means more umbral openings and coronal holes. NASA claims these transfer energy directly to planetary magnetospheres better than the surrounding side fields. I do indeed believe this is why it seems like the planets are getting the energy that the sun is missing. And shutting down the sun certainly seems. NASA data went viral yesterday in these communities. Brand new data showing that this energy transfer to the planets won't mean much if we don't get some mid-sized to mid-large solar flares. This magnetic flux can transfer energy, but the tipping point will truly go the other way. In addition to direct heat latency, the solar shutdown is shifting the jet stream over the North Atlantic and causing record cold temperatures that baffle global warmists and have indeed outshone the heat records in the US so far in 2013. Folks, I selectively ignore 95% of NASA's data releases and have gotten pretty good at detecting their BS cover-up explanations of what they don't understand. So when I agree with them on this, and so do the other two impressive lines on this image, well, if you're not on board, you gotta ask yourself why you even watch these videos. Going right to China, death toll climbs as a rain-induced disaster claims dozens of lives again. Quick mentions statewide in Kansas and at the Indian River Lagoon in Florida. Not all algae blooms are harmful, but these absolutely are. You can lose children and dogs to this flora in hours. Got a buoy in event mode up near Japan. This has been off for quite some time, and luckily day 1 deviation is only about 2 inches. There's absolutely no tropical development. Salt is shredded in the Far East as well. And with Australia and Europe not looking too bad weather-wise, I'll just focus on the US wind map as a reminder that your severe watch zones tend to follow the leading pressure convergence associated with a strong low, one that pulls air masses together of different moisture, temperature, and electric potential. They must quickly find equilibrium in the skies above your head, and that's why you get those energetic storms. Moving on to solar flares, with another large sunspot decayed and failing to flare, we are set on the new guys, one cresting in the north, and the focal group from yesterday still growing but magnetically simple as of 5 a.m. Positive blue has some work to do here in the central region of the sunspots. The CME impact reported yesterday has waned throughout the afternoon and evening, but just before the new day UTC we see a minor density wave amidst the falling speed. As always, the density can bring back a bit of instability as you see in the latter hours here, or in how the electron flux took a cut simultaneously with that density wave. KP index slightly on the rise as well. Yesterday I began the earthquake watch for this piece of the umbral opening. We had the southern coronal hole face us, but it was small, and no major earthquakes yet, just a moderate swarm in Alaska this morning. The northern aspect of this umbral opening, however, is a tremendous coronal hole. Still got a bit of time until she faces Earth directly, but with us now over 1 full week without a 6 magnitude quake, I expect that to end as the magnetism of that hole affects our planet in the coming days. Eyes open. No fear, it's 6:50 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Be safe, everyone.